I don't know where it came from, it just simply is. Welding, it's just always had this magical essence to me. I think it was something that was in my DNA, you know, passed on by my family and such. Working with my dad in a two-car garage on sand rails and motorcycles. It's always been just something that I've always been fascinated with. Been here for 2 years in this location, 3 years in our original location up off of Catella, which is only about a block away. And what's really fun about this shop here and what we're doing is I get to I still have my theme on all these different vehicles, which is inherently me. But working with the guys here and finding that they too have their own style. And we're embracing that and we're promoting that. I try to pass on what I've learned from my heroes and the people I looked up to in the industry. And now at this level that I've been able to achieve, it's fun to understand how that works and then apply that to the guys working here today and watch them see or learn within themselves that they too have their own inherent style and capitalize on that. For these cars to be a success at the end of the day, it takes the right parts, the right pieces, the right people. There's so much more science behind this, and that's what I really appreciate when I do work with MagnaFlow and the technicians. And I've learned a great deal and solved many a problem that I thought I couldn't solve. There's so much more to exhaust than I ever thought. You take into consideration what each vehicle is, the function it needs to perform, and the aesthetics. So it's multifaceted. Not only is it the aesthetics, the function, but also the sound. Sound is so important. You can't have a lowrider custom sound like some top fuel drag car, and you can't have a top fuel drag car sound like a lowrider. You have to take all those things into consideration, and at the end of the day, the product needs to do just exactly that. Working on these other vehicles, customer cars, is a lot of fun and I love it, but then you gotta get into, there's just something different when it's your own. It kind of takes you back to where you started. In the last 5 years, I haven't owned a personal vehicle, a hot rod race car, anything. And it was only a few months ago that I found a car that we built for a TV show 15 years ago. And the whole idea was to build this car, drive it on the street, maybe go to Bonneville and go 200 with it. Well, that was a dream never achieved. But now that I've got the car back in my possession, those little wheels inside my head are going kind of crazy. We're going back to the Salt. I'm gonna drive it there and I'm gonna go 200.